Good morning grade 4 and a warm welcome to the maths class. Well children, this is some observation which I have made. Last time we had done this topic. Children, remember multiplication and division by 10, 100 and thousands, right? Children, I observed a few mistakes. So I just quickly want to recall the multiplication topic. So children, let's begin with, first children, we need to remember this. What is multiplication? When you multiply two numbers, the first number is called the multiplicand. Okay, the first number is called the multiplicand. The second number by which the multiplicand is multiplied is called the multiplier. The result of the multiplication is called the product. Now take for example children this 3-digit number. Okay. Now what did we say? Look at the first one. What did I say? The first statement. When we multiply two numbers, the first number is called the multiplicand. So this first number 676 is your multiplicand. Right? The second number by which the multiplicand is multiplied is called the multiplier. So this second number, number 3, okay, this is your second number 3, becomes your multiplier. And the answer, what you get, the result of the multiplication, this is called your product. Clear? Now children, this is in the vertical form. It could even be in a horizontal form. Multiplicand, multiplier and the product. Okay? Now let's see some other properties of multiplication. Multiplication by 1. The product of a number with 1 is the number itself. We all know this children. 43 into 1 is 43. 289 into 1 will give you the same number. Similarly, any number you multiply by 1, you will get the same number. Now what happens when you multiplication by 0? The product of the number with 0 is always 0. Okay? So children, today we are doing multiplication by 10, 100 and 1000. Today we will focus on multiplication. Children, just say the 10 times table. Pause the video and you can say the 10 times table. Yes, 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20, 10 threes are 30. Very good. Continue. Yes. Now children, have you observed one thing? When you say the 10 times table, what's happening? Each product in the 10's time table is the same as the number that 10 is being multiplied with. Only with a 0 added to it. I repeat again children, please understand. Each product in the 10's time table is the same as the number that 10 is being multiplied with, only with a 0 added to it. Let's take this as 10 threes are. What is 10 threes are children? It is 30. Right? So what did I say? Each product in the 10's time table is the same as the number itself. So now this is your product. Children, I just now told you multiplicand, multiplier and product. Okay. So this is the same number 3 and then we are adding 0 to it. Correct? Let's take another example. Let's take 10 into 7. Children, please pay attention what I am saying. Each product in the 10 times table is the same as the number itself. That means 7. Okay. Same as the number itself. You are multiplying it by 7. Same as the number itself. And what are you doing? And what are you doing children? Same as the number that 10 is being multiplied with. That means 7. Only what you are doing is you are adding a 0. Right? Let's take a little complex one. 10 into 10. Each product in the 10's time table is the same as the number that 10 is being multiplied with. You're multiplying by 10. So the same number. And then what you're doing? Only with a 0 added with it. So you have to add a 0. Right? Now children, remember, when a number is multiplied by 10, its value is increased 10 times. I repeat, when a number is multiplied by 10, its value is increased 10 times. What do I mean by this? Let's take an example. If I take, let me use another pen. Let me take 10 into 5. Okay, what's the answer? 10 5s are 50. Right? What did I say? When a number is multiplied by 10, its value is increased 10 times. So 10 into 5 is 50. So it is increased 10 times. So that means this number 5, children, you have to take it 10 times. So if I take it 10 times, this is 3, then 4, and then 5. Okay. So now I have to take it 10 times. Count, children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you add, children. Yes, you can add very fast. 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. So you add this. What will you get? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You got your 50, children? Okay. So when the value of 5 is increased 10 times, we get 50. The same goes for any number multiplied by 10. So children, if you take any number, now this is a simple number. You could take any number. When you multiply that number, it will increase by 10 times. So children, remember this. Now let's take the example from here. Okay, let me see now. Let's take, remember this, children, while multiplying a number with 10, all you need to do is add a 0 at the end of the number and you will have your answer. Children, all this I'm going to put in the broadcast. Okay, I will write so that even you can write it in your notebooks. While multiplying a number with 10, all you need to do is add a 0 at the end of the number and you will have your answer. So let's take difficult numbers, okay? Or you want to take from the textbook? Okay, let's take one from the textbook. 10 into 67. So what's my number? 67. And what did I say? What we are doing? While multiplying a number with 10, all you need to do is add a 0 at the end of the number. So you are multiplying by 10. So what is the number, children? 67. Just add a 0. That's it. Okay. Let's take a difficult number. This, children, you are making mistake with the difficult numbers. Simple numbers, it's easy. Take 152 into 10. What's my number? Yes, 152. What do I do? Just add a 0. Now, yes, now this is complex, children, where you all made a mistake. The mistake was in this sum. This sum, most of you have made a mistake. 480 into 10. Let's take this, children. 480 into 10. You know, children, why you all got confused? Because of the multiplicand and multiplier, because there were 2 zeros. So that's where you all made a mistake, children. So now you add this number, 480. And then what did we say? Just add a 0. Okay. Let's take complex ones now. 150 That is 1500 into 10. Now children, you tell me the answer. Remember what I told you. While multiplying a number with 10, all you need to do is add a 0 at the end of the number and you will have your number. Yes. So what's the number? 1500. Now I have to add a 0. Remember this children. We have to add a 0. Right? Children, you may put a comma here. What I have told you, you remember? After 3 places, because this is the units place. If you are getting confused, you can or leave a space in between so that you are not confused. How about this children? 8000 into 10. While multiplying a number with 10, all you need to do is add a 0 at the end of the number. Which is your number? 8000. Now what you have to do? Just add a 0 at the end of the number. And you will have your answer. Now I told you after 3 space, you can leave a space or just put a comma. Done children? Simple. Okay children, now what happens if you multiply a number by 100? What happens to its value? Think of what I told you about 10. Remember this children, I had told you when a number is multiplied by 10, its value is increased 10 times. Correct? So what happens if you multiply a number by 100? Its value will increase by 100. Very good. Now children, let's see multiplication by 100. While multiplying a number by 100, all you need to do is add 2 zeros at the end of the number and you will get your product. Okay? Product is nothing. It is the result when you multiply your multiplicand and your multiplier. Now children, see here 2 into 100. Now which is my number? 2. So what they have told us, just add 2 zeros. So we have added 2 zeros. Now 602 into 100. So which is my number? 602. All I have to do is just add 2 zeros. Right? 100 into 67. What's my number? 67. I am multiplying by 100. So I have to add 2 zeros. Now children, this was the mistake where most of you have done. Please pay attention. 480 into 100. What does it say? While multiplying a number by 100, all you need to do is add 2 zeros at the end of the number. Now which is your number children over here? 480. Right? Now I have to add 2 zeros. Why 2 zeros children? Because I am multiplying by 100. Okay? So this is my number. Here children, many of you have made a mistake. Either you are not adding the 0 or you have added another 0. So just remember this children. Okay? And remember, if you are confused children, after 3 place values, you can always put a comma or you can leave a space. So children, now we move to multiplying a number by 1000. What happens if you multiply a number by 1000? Yes, its value will increase by 1000. Now children, remember this. While multiplying a number by 1000, all you need to do is add 3 zeros at the end of the number and you will get your product. So now children, see the first one. 63 into 1000. So what do we have to do? We have to add 3 zeros. So let me use another pen. It will be 93 and then you put 3 zeros. Right? Now 1000 into 67. Now what's my number children? The number is 67. Okay. So I need to add 3 zeros. Right? Why? Because when we multiply a number by 1000, the product is the number with 3 zeros to its right. This is your number, so 3 zeros to its right. See here, add 3 zeros at the end of the number. Okay. Now children, the confusion was here. Please pay attention. 63 into 1000. What's my number, children? 63. Okay. Add 3 zeros. Now here children, see when the multiplicand and the multiplier has zeros, children, there you are getting confused. Now let's do this very slowly, children. Understand this. Okay. First what you do is you just write your number. What's the number? 630. Now what they have told us, we have to add how many zeros? 3 zeros. When you multiply a number by 1000, the product is the number with 3 zeros to its right. Product is your answer, 3 zeros to its right. Now 630 was your number. Just add 3 zeros. Right? Children, I told you that you could leave space after 3 because this is one period. This is the units period. I hope you remember the place value what we have done. Now again, now you tell me, children, which is the number? Yes, 6300. Now how many zeros I have to add, children? Just remember, I just add the number. First you put the number here, and now you add your zeros. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3. Okay? Children, I hope now it is simple and you are not confused and you get it right. So that's all, children.